Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And you are a 9 of Wands. You're a very strong person. I think you're stronger than you give yourself credit for, to be honest with you. I think people people think of you as a strong person. Yeah. I think that people know that when you say you're going to do something, you do it. Like you've really got people's backs, and they can trust you. They know that you're going to show up when you say you will. Yeah. I feel like this is a good card for us to recognize that we can do this. Okay, whatever it is you're doing right now, you're stronger than you think. I want you to say it out loud. Put it in the comments. I can do this. I can do this. At the same time, you don't have to destroy yourself to do it. Okay? I think that you might be in a situation right now where there's a lot of pressure. Something's trying to get you to fold, but you're not folding. You're tired, yeah. You're not done. I wonder if this is like, the final push. I wonder if this is like you're on the home stretch. Okay. So we adjust our posture, we take a deep breath, and we push one more time. Okay? It's also, a card that's saying like we don't have to do it by ourselves, we can ask for help. Okay. You're holding the line. I think you're a lot closer than you think to a goal. Okay. Maybe this is you holding your ground on something that's very important and reaching the end of our stamina. Don't fold yet. Continue holding the line. Let's put this into some context. Let's see what's going on here. The Star. Oh, yeah. You're guided by a very strong purpose. We have that 7 of Cups. Starting to not feel so good. We have an 8 of Swords back here. But we have a 3 of Pentacles up there, and we've got the Eon card. You're holding fast for this breakthrough. Your own soul, spirit, the universe, the cosmic consciousness, the star, source, is guiding you through this doorway. This is a breakthrough. You are on the home stretch, and this is a breakthrough to a brand new universe. And I don't know what you're doing, but I know that it's requiring a lot of endurance. Okay, there's the 6 of Cups. You're going to be able to rest very soon, Sagittarius, I promise you. The 10 of Cups. Oh, gosh. There's your superpower card, the Queen of Wands. You got to summon that last bit of energy that you have. Do not quit. Do not give up. You're getting the gold. Look at that. You're becoming the star. Your star is rising. You're becoming that golden sun. This is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Everything's about to shift. You've got to make the decision to keep going, and you will achieve that breakthrough. Whatever it is that you're doing this for, I feel like you're pushing, and you're pushing, and you're pushing. And there's a force pushing back against you, and you're pushing forward. And you're getting tired. And you want to just give up and go home. But you're not going to, not yet, because you know that it's like just a few more minutes and it's going to break wide open for you. Okay? Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it down right here with Tiny Bob Ross right on top. Happy little Bob, happy little card. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. It will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any moment during this message you feel like you might know what that card might be, put your prediction in the comments below the video. Now let's look around the room. Major, major, major. Okay? Following the star, following your destiny, okay? Following this guidance, following your North Star, navigating by starlight, is leading you to this divine doorway, on the other side of which is your success, your happiness, your prosperity, the gold medal. This is a jackpot. This is a real jackpot, okay? We've got fire, fire, water, 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 a little bit of air back here, and a little bit of earth, okay? But the star card, oh, the star card's hope. You've seen the star, and you're following it. You're navigating your ship toward that star. You're navigating by that starlight. You have faith, hope, and trust. That spirit is guiding you in the right direction. And I think that you're getting, or maybe you've already had, a very distinct, unmistakable sign that appeared to tell you that everything is unfolding in your favor, telling you to hold the line and keep going and don't give up because you're almost there. And after the chaos, your system is going to cool down, it's going to calm down. Okay? You're fighting and you're pushing and you're advocating and you're standing up. You have this backbone, this resolve, this commitment to a better future. And you've had a vision of that better, gentler future. Okay? You are a very steady force right now. And you're doing that thing that you know is going to lead you to a better future. You're creating something absolutely beautiful. This is that guidance. And I think that the star is showing you your yellow brick road. Your star is showing you what difficult thing you need to do right now in order to have that breakthrough. And that breakthrough then is the yellow brick road, where it's smooth sailing from here. Okay? After this breakthrough, things get a lot easier for you. Things get way more gentle. Yeah. Down beneath the surface, though, we've got that 7 of Cups. We're starting to get that icky kind of feeling that I've been pushing and pushing and pushing for a long time, but nothing's happening. This is that feeling of kind of being stuck in the mud, that we feel like we're sinking in that quicksand. And I'm just imagining somebody that's like pushing up against something, but at the same time they're sinking down into the mud while they're pushing on this thing, and it's just, can't keep doing this forever. You know, and I think that's it. When this is the moment that you want to quit. Okay? And that is the exact moment that you need to not quit, because that means that the breakthrough is very, very close. You know? Just at that moment where the gorillas got you by the short hairs, that's when you've got to muster up your final bit of confidence and push harder. Because you know that it's just a couple more minutes. And it's going to be over. Okay? And it's really going to open up such an amazing pathway for you. I mean, just this water energy here, of course, your superpower card, and all that sunlight, all that gold, all that success, all that light and warmth, that healing, that joy, laughter, happiness. Over here, it sucks, doesn't it? And sure, of course it does. But you know what? You know what we have? Fire, water, air, and earth. Spirit. And that's the breakthrough. You have the alignment of elements over here. and this is significant. Your willpower is pushing forward. Your willpower is that stamina, that resilience, that resolve, the oath, the commitment. Of course, your emotions are really getting purified. This fire is so hot, it's boiling your emotions. And so, of course, when you're in a difficult situation like this where you're really having to use your willpower, your emotions are really going to start bubbling up to the surface. You're going to feel all sorts of shit that you'd never felt before. Pardon my language. This is a family show. But that's exactly what happens. You start cursing everything. I mean, and it's I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's it. This is like you're taking a red hot iron rod and you're plunging it into a bucket of water. That's exactly what this is. Look, this is that red hot iron rod, and you're poking it down into a bucket of water, and of course it's going to start bubbling up. All the sludge is going to start bubbling up to the top here, and we're going to we're going to be cursing everybody. And that's all right. Sometimes doing that helps you to give that final oomph. Helps you to have that push, I don't know about you, but in a situation like that, all sorts of stuff's going to come out of your mouth, It's bringing all the emotions up to the surface. And regardless of what you're doing, if maybe this is literally you at the gym trying to lift all the weights. And yeah, to get that last couple of reps in, you're going to be cursing the weights. You're going to be cursing the gym. You're going to be cursing the metal that the machine or that the weights are made out of, You're going to be cursing the manufacturer and all this stuff. But that kind of gives you like that extra power, you see. But this could be a different situation for you. It doesn't have to be physically challenging. But whatever this strength is that you're using right now, it is bringing to the foreground a lot of feelings for you. The thing is, we have to just let those feelings roil and bubble, but not change what we're doing because of them. Not listen to them. All these feelings, they're not really true. They're just feelings that have been down there for a long time, and they're just all bubbling up now. Let them bubble up and let them go. But don't listen to them, and certainly don't stop what you're doing because of them. Okay? It's purifying your emotions. Just like you boil water to purify the water, right? You boil water 12 minutes, then you can drink it. I think. Don't take my word for it. Don't actually do it unless you know what you're doing, but that's what I heard. But it's the idea of it, So I think this is a situation that is purging a lot of emotional stuff for you. Yeah. And then, of course, the Eight of Swords in the background here is Jupiter in Gemini. So it's a lot of complexity. It's a lot of overthinking. It's a lot of analysis. It's a lot of excuses. Your heart and your mind are sort of fighting against you a little bit here. But that's how you purify the elements. That's what you're doing, Sagittarius, in the spiritual realm. In the 5D, what you're doing is you are becoming a star. Okay? This is what source, this is what the universe or your higher self, this is the situation that your higher self has put you in to purge you and purify you and initiate you and elevate you to the 5D. It's a situation that feels very challenging. You want to quit. Your heart and your mind are telling you to quit. But your body, you're using that strength, Mars and Capricorn. Okay? You're driven. You're not going to quit. You have this willpower. And the star is showing you how to become a star. Source is purifying you into that sort of, into your spiritual essence. Boiling away all of those old feelings and even the mind in a situation like this, the mind's going to go a mile a minute. The mind is going to create so much complexity, so many excuses. It's going to overanalyze everything. It's going to try to rationalize you quitting. The mind is going to turn against you. Be ready for that. I think it already has. I think that's kind of, the first phase might have been the mental stuff. Okay? And when the mind didn't have an effect on you, your own mind couldn't get you to quit, then the heart is going to kick in, and the heart's going to try to get you to quit. You know, all these feelings are going to come up, and they're going to work together anyway, but this is that interference. Your mind is trying to interfere with what you're doing. You're going to hear your parents' voices, your friends. You're going to hear everybody criticizing you. Okay? All these voices in your head telling you to quit, telling you to give up. Go a different way, do something else. Okay? This is fear, really. I mean, kind of in a way, Spirit is purifying you of fear. Purifying a lot of stuff so that you are a pure spiritual being. It is a spiritual activation that's taking place in you. And it's taking place in a very real situation. I don't know what your situation is exactly. But your mind has turned against you, your heart has turned against you, but your body, I think, is still under your control. It's like regardless of what you think and what you feel, you just keep doing it. You know, you just keep working. You just keep the effort going. Okay? Because the work that you're doing now is transforming you into a solar being, and that's allowing you also to sort of, to create the life that you're meant to have. You're showing up for work, even if, your heart and your mind aren't cooperating. Okay? You're sticking with it. You got that Mars and Capricorn, not going to quit. There's that real grind kind of energy here. And I think it's purifying you. You may feel like you're in the pressure cooker or in the blacksmith's furnace. What we could be looking at here, people, is the inside of the Temperance card, which is your superpower card anyway. It's a very special reading for you. I feel like this is the alchemical furnace. Okay? And inside that alchemical furnace, you're being tested. It is testing your resolve. It's purifying your heart and your mind. It's strengthening your body. And on the other side, when we exit, you're coming out pure gold. Okay? You are the prima materia of the alchemist. Okay? You're purifying yourself into that golden solar being that you always have been. You're becoming your true self. Okay? And the work that you're doing now is shaping the way that you are, transforming. So keep hammering at it, okay? Because it's working. Whatever it is that you're doing, if this is your spiritual work, if this is, physical transformation, if this is mostly, you're doing some kind of inner work, or even just doing the emotional work, I think it's taking place, obviously, in all realms. The spiritual realm, right? Physically, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, creatively. It's taking place in all kingdoms. So keep doing it. And moving forward with this Eon card, this is literally the spiritual awakening. And I think that it was your choice to go through this process. This may have been a soul contract that you made, but the Eon card is the wake-up. This is the transition from past to future. Okay? This is the card of rebirth. This is the card of an awakening. This process here is lifting you into a higher and more authentic version of yourself. You're owning your story here. And it may also be that there's a lot of stuff from the past that's getting kicked up. I think that you've been having a lot of maybe even like past life memories, a lot of karmic stuff to work out, a lot of emotions that have been buried for years. You've probably been feeling things or thinking about things, memories from years ago. Memories even from lifetimes ago. That's all this karmic stuff that you're having to deal with now. Okay? Things from the past are up for review and release. Yeah. This is a long overdue shift for you. And this is, I think, this is the universe hammering away. You're literally inside the blacksmith's, furnace right now. And you're moving forward to the next level. This is the spiritual breakthrough. All the old identities are falling away, the old roles, excuses, attachments, the old desires, those old feelings that we've been holding on to. It really is a purge, A new life is beginning. You're being molded and shaped into the person that you need to become right now. And, in a very practical way, what is the life that you want? What are your goals in life? And who do you need to become in order to accomplish those goals? That's the transformation that you're in now. Okay? You're being molded and shaped into a more real and more authentic and more spiritualized version of yourself. This is your becoming. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. These readings are totally free, really supports the channel, and I really do appreciate that. Now, as your general energy, you've got the Six of Cups. For one, this is purified emotions, right? This is, that we are now in harmony. Rather than having our Seven of Cups, we've got the Six of Cups. We're back in harmony in our heart now, okay? There's emotional safety, there's emotional healing that's taking place. And this may even be like that feeling that we've purged all those negative emotions, and what's left is just pure love and family and community. I feel like this is somebody who considers everybody in the world their family. Everywhere in the world, everywhere in the universe is your home. Okay. So this is the beauty of the purged and purified heart and emotions. I think it's an appreciation for the simple pleasures in life too. This is our ability to connect with other people and form intimate bonds and be family, be part of a community. And this is you knowing that you're positioned in life to bring something very valuable to your community. Your presence is valuable in this world. It's not about what you can produce. It's about who you are and what kind of vibe you bring, This is a card of pleasure. And I think that you are really going through the fire here. This is you in the blacksmith's furnace, in the alchemical retort. Okay? You're being boiled and roiled and challenged and tested. And on the other side is the sweet, sweet relief of that. The simple pleasures in life. Now you get the cup of tea, the warm blanket, you can take a hot shower, take a walk. And you're feeling so loved by yourself and by the universe and by other people. You're leaning into that true and authentic energy. There's no need to impress anybody. There's no need to prove our value through what we can produce, Life is not just struggle, but also sweetness. So this is you now enjoying the soft things, the safety and the warmth You're going through an initiation. And this is you on the other side of that. You're whole. You know, you're purged, you're purified, you're beautiful. All the dirt and grime's been washed off. Okay. And in the environment, 10 of Cups. There's a contentment. This is peak emotion. This is completion. This is overflow. This is a moment of togetherness in your relationships. This is you feeling at one with your environment. This is you feeling at one with the universe around you. See, this position in the spread is the environment, but also the relationship position. It's not about any one particular relationship. Well, it is, I guess, because it's the relationship between I and not I. Me and everything else in the universe. You know? Which really, we're one. But this is showing that interconnectedness. I feel like there really is this experience of unity. It's a peak moment of fullness and togetherness, and this is what you've always wanted. And this is that feeling. Let yourself feel this. There's a closeness, there's a love, there's a connection. You got your pets, your plants, your people. You know, family, friends, partners. It's interconnectedness and appreciation. This is, we are all different, but we're all one. Okay. And this is the reward for what you've been enduring. This is you recognizing what is important to you, what kind of life you want. This is you building the life you truly desire. This is you having that life because you've been willing to go through the fire and push yourself and try really hard and work really hard and overcome your mind and your feelings and to push through, and that breakthrough, now you get to enjoy the sweetness of life. You've earned this satisfaction, this fullness, this satiety. Okay? Let your cup overflow and share that with other people. Bless others, bless yourself. Okay? Let the joy show like on your face, you know. And let people see that you care and that you're grateful. You fought hard and this is your reward. Feels like an absolute blessing. It's bliss. It's the dream come true. It's the dream come. It's what you've been working so hard for here. Pushing it, using your willpower to continue to do the work, and you're getting that reward. Okay. Now, the Queen of Wands in this position, what you're really doing is you're unlocking your true self. Okay. This is the true self that you are unlocking through that pressure cooker situation, through this alchemical furnace transformation. You're becoming the best version of yourself. This is you with all this charisma. This is your confidence. This is your leadership. This is your magnetism. You're unlocking this sense of presence that's going to attract all the right people and all the right opportunities because you are daring to be your fullest self. Walking into the room like you belong there. Showing up today as the most alive version of yourself. Yeah. Is true radiance. Your true self. Yeah, and you're not chasing anything. You're letting your magnetism draw those things to you. I think you're also radiating a light and a heat and a warmth. You are showing some style. You're owning, you're claiming your attractiveness, your talent and your presence without apology. You've earned the right, to present yourself however you wish. You've achieved a union with yourself and union with the universe. And you can now, you can manifest any version, any any kind of outfit that you want, any kind of outer facing version of you that you want. Choose your outfits, choose your words and your actions that reflect that inner fire. Okay? This is beautiful. Absolutely. And the Sun card, too, is really a lot of the same there. It's very similar. The Sun is happiness. The Sun is joy. The Sun is vitality. It's success. Okay? This is proof. Proof that you're moving in a life-giving direction. You are becoming a star in space. You have found your true self. You have found your true orbit. There's clarity. There's warmth. You're not hiding yourself away. You're not hiding your gifts. You're not hiding your wins. You're letting yourself be seen. You're smiling. You're radiating your light. You're celebrating. And you are a source of inspiration and a source of light for other people. You're honest. You're saying yes to life. And I think you're in a good mood. And I think that you're sharing that good mood with other people. And you're standing in your light and you're unguarded. And you're just pure joy and bliss. You're shining openly. This to me feels like union with your true self. This is you becoming your true self through that alchemical, transformative fire that is the pressure cooker. Like I said, Sagittarius, very special reading because we're looking at the inside of the Temperance card, where you're being molded and shaped and hammered by life. And you're being alchemically transformed, and this is the result of that transformation, pure bliss, pure radiance as your solar self. Now, the mystery card obviously has to be the Temperance card, right? Well, we'll see. If you have a different idea, please let me know. Let's see what it is. The Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Because the Eight of Pentacles reminds us that the process is never over. The process of transformation, of refinement, the process of alchemy, right, is never over with. It's never just done. The process of spiritual evolution, spiritual work, the process of self-evolution, self-refinement, and the process of awakening is never just one and done. Okay, cool, I'm enlightened now. What do you want to have for dinner? It's an ongoing process. We're never done evolving. We're never done becoming a more true and more pure version of ourselves. We can never achieve perfection. So we continue with patience doing the work. Careful effort. Investing in ourselves. We're not cutting corners. We're doing the work. And we're going to continue to do the work. We're going slow and we're doing it well. And I think this is the good place to end, right? Because it's saying we got to keep doing it. We don't want to be so proud that we just say, oh, I'm done, I'm perfect, I did the work, I'm done doing the work, I don't have to do it anymore. I don't have to grow. I don't have to learn. Nothing else for me to refine. There's no more work for me to do. I'm done. The work's never finished, is it? This is beautiful. Now we're going to do an extended reading. Please click on the link in the corner or the link in the video description. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.